Not this up, right? Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well. Okay. I guess I need. I'm lying. Right side. Get the trash. Grab something to drink. Okay. Where's Manfred's wife? Oh, that's a good question. Of course, she lost beard. I wouldn't lie. Got something for us to watch. It's a classic. You guys are gonna love it. Let's see. Turn this down because we need to hear something.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what you're listening to right now is Dragnauct channel violating my terms of service. So, this is what we're going to do here. If Dragnauct, hold on a minute. If Dragnauct does not do something about that video on his YouTube channel, you guys about to learn some things about Dragnauct. You guys about to learn some things about Hannah, Redline, and I don't care how mad they get at me. You get mad at this guy. Okay? I know Redline's real name. I know what Hannah looks like, and all of you are about to know what she looks like too, on camera. If it's okay for you to use my real name, then it's okay for me to use your real name. And guess what? I can delete this afterward just like you can, Dragnauct. Now you want to play with me? You got 3 minutes. That's all I got to say. And I'm gonna start off with Hannah. I'm gonna start off with Hannah.
Oh, okay. Man, someone's upset. Someone's mad. Yeah. It's on. Wait, we know why. Like, really? This is
so anyway, he's still over there poking fun at about it, thinking it's okay to dot drop people. Hannah Zubby, your name's going on here today, and everyone's going to know what you look like. You're going to be the very first one. Then after that, he'll start taking things seriously. Then Redline, you're next, dude. You're not playing with these people. Let me go back over there and see my name still in that title. I'm sick and tired of these people. Then we're going to get JD Kane and the rest of these guys. All right? So let me just get my memory chip here so I can show you guys how this girl looks. All right? Give me a second here. I have to take out my old memory card in this thing first before I can do that. Just give me a second here. Now, if you want to know Hannah's real name, you're about to get it. And red lines as well. Okay? If I go back on that channel and he's laughing about this and no title has changed, he has not agreed to do it, you know what's going to happen. And then that's it. You guys ain't going to respect my privacy. I don't see the point of respecting his. I can go on Facebook and I can show you some things about Dragnauct too. I have no problem with that. And I can also show you what I found out about him as well too.
Oh. Ty's asking the important questions here. Man, yeah, because if he's trying to rent that place out and he said it was unlivable for kids, what did he do? And did it pass inspection? That's actually a really good question. Uh-oh.
No biggie. We're not going to respect each other's privacy. Then you know what? Enough's enough. I'm tired of this. Nobody's information on here safe no more.
Is there an echo if I leave my mic on?
Just give me a second here.
This is actually one of my favorite videos.
No biggie. Then do it to me.
Respect each other's privacy. Then you know what? Enough's enough.
I don't respect nothing about you. I don't respect nothing about you.
Just give me a second here to find my memory card.
Am I trying to hide someone for like the 30 of y'all that have me on Facebook? Is there something that he has that y'all don't have access to? Like, fucking idiot. He's fucking stupid.
So anyway, guys, if you want to know who Hannah Zubby is,
You sound fucking stupid.
Yeah, not as stupid as you're gonna look, and as angry as people are gonna be at you soon. So if you want to know who Hannah,
so he's sniping me at the moment, and he's raging, and so what I ended up doing was I was then in turn sniping him, watching him rage. So forgot I had that up. Hold on, folks. Hold on. My wife's sending me dirty messages. All right, hold on. All right, got that fixed. All right, sorry about that.
Zubby is and what her real name is. I'm pretty sure somebody's already putting her real name in the live chat right now all they want. I'm pretty sure they're doing that right now, but you know what? That's not going to stop me anyway. Okay? I'm also going to tell you guys where Hannah lives at too. Just give me a second here, okay? Oh, and not just Hannah, not just them. I'm going to do it to Minstar and everybody else on here until I get some respect on here regarding my privacy. You guys are calling my job. Now you guys are putting my name in the title of your videos. You want to play with me? We're going to play. Period.
End the story.
And I got proof that Boom is a pedophile. I got the phone call where he's talking to a little child. You want to play with me? We're going to play.
Now, some of y'all have no idea who that is. I've not spoken to that person in years. That person is not a pedo at all. But you think about it. If he actually has evidence that someone is endangering a minor, why isn't he reporting that to the police? And I've said this before, Gman doesn't give two fucks about kids, right? He has actually accosted people's children in the park. And that is something that I'm kind of glad that he stopped doing, because that was actually a very common practice. Now you imagine this crazy person accosting your child that you don't know him, but he's just accosting children in the middle of a park in the middle of the fucking day. And numerous people have told him about that. And he sees no issue with that. And it's, again, just how frightening that is. That some crazy person just coming up to your child, just trying to, you know about evolution? What do you know about kids? Let me show you something. No, sir. No, you need to go away.
Period. No, nobody contact me later saying, G-Man, you're crazy. I don't want to hear that. And Dragnauct, I'm flagging that YouTube channel later because I know you're going to keep the title up there.
I did.
He's laughing. Listen, guys, I'm justified. Listen to him.
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
Of course you don't. One more minute, and I'll tell you Hannah Zubby's real name. One more.
That's all I got to say.
One more minute.
Come on.
I'm trying to find the memory card.
City. That's all I got to say.
I'm justified. Listen to him.
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
Memory card. One more minute, and I'll tell you Hannah Zubby's real name.
No. City. I will stop.
Memory card.
I am not 5'8". I am a big boy. I am 5'11". You will feel my wrath. I am a big boy.
So to show everybody that I'm not playing around, Hannah, you're first, okay? Hannah's real name is Hannah. Okay, that's her real name. And yes, I know where she lives in New York. I'll be showing her in person with my camera, and I will put a live show on where she lives. Hannah. All right? So, you want to know how Hannah looks? Just give me a second here, and I'll show all of you how Hannah looks. Because Dragnauct thinks I'm playing around here. Okay? Now, let's see if he's still laughing about that before I put Hannah's face on here. And I will put a live show on where she lives. Because here, keep laughing, Dragnauct. Keep laughing, dude. This is funny. Keep laughing, Dragnaught. I want you to keep laughing. Keep laughing.
What does Hannah have to do with that? So tell you what.
So now that he knows that I'm not playing no more, I'm gonna show you how Hannah looks. So just give me a second here. Because you guys forgot that I have copies at the meetup too. You guys ain't the only ones at the meetup. I got it too. I got it just like you do. All right. So I got everybody on camera. So Dragnauct, what's it gonna be, Dragnaught? You want to keep laughing, Dragnaught? Because I got video proof of this, Junior.
If G-Man thinks that bad shit's gonna happen to him before.
Oh, whoa. I already know that Hannah Zubby hacked into True Empiricism's computer. I already know that you are Gary Ridgway. I already know it, dude. I'm already in the process of prosecuting you.
He's in the Mr. G. Moore, can you please present your case to the judge? Your Honor, I would like to present my case before the court against Mr. Alford Memes.
Keep playing games with me. I'm not playing, dude. Seriously. Some of bad things has happened to me. I'm gonna show you guys Hannah right now. Getting sick and tired. There's a red line's next if this continues. And I'm tired of, I'm telling you guys.
Actually mad.
Give me a second here. Hold on. I'm gonna show you Hannah right now. Hold on.
Yeah, G.O. Moore, Esquire.
Hold on. I'm not playing with these people. Talking about the worst things gonna happen to me. Yeah? You wait until I start getting on here and I start talking to my boys on here and whatnot. You ain't seen nothing yet, trust me. Hannah's the one wearing the orange and blue coat. Hold on.
The person who paid for his meal.
And he has to have still shots and pictures of us in New York.
I could have swore he got the big. Oh no, he was that's what it is. I keep getting confused. He was talking about getting the big. What do you call it? The big like brontosaurus rib fucking shape. I can't remember what it's called. Tomahawk. He was talking about getting a tomahawk steak, but he ended up just getting the burger.
So don't worry, I got more than just this. You already know what MP looks like. It's all good.
Before he had his hair.
No, multiple personalities.
Yeah, there's JD. Here, hold on. The best part for paying for G-Man's meals when he said he now ordered the most expensive stuff he could find and then just did that. Yeah, he has no home training at all. Like most people joke about it, but G-Man actually has no home training whatsoever. Game stuff on. Okay, all right. But yeah, like okay, good job, G-Man, showing you have no home training.
Is eating his food, and that will be edited out as well, Hannah, right? Yeah. And this is Hannah. She'll be edited. That's Hannah's Zubby, guys. Okay. And this is okay. So now, what about Redline? Redline keeps talking about how it's illegal for everybody to see his face and whatnot. So let's try this, Dragnaught. Let's go back to your YouTube channel now. Okay? And then let's see. Because we're going after Miss Dragnaught too.
Well, he talks about when JD bought him.
Okay? So now, ladies and gentlemen, you guys probably think I don't know nothing about his wife. Oh, trust you me. I know plenty about his wife and her family. I know a lot about it.
Oh, man.
And like I said, you ain't gonna respect my privacy. You went after my job already. Now you think it's okay? No. Day's over. It's over. Okay? So anyway,
such private.
Tomorrow, if this continues tomorrow, I will reveal how Redline looks and I will show and I don't care about Redline's stupid threats. I honestly don't. Because I can play this game with the best of them. I can buy a plane ticket, come to Houston, and go upside Dragnauct's head. I don't got a problem with that. Okay, and I'll do it right in front of his wife and his kid.
Oh, boy. Oh, that's scary. So this was August 2nd, 2018. It is now, September 17th, 2022. Still no plane ticket. Still nothing going upside my head.
All right? You guys think this is funny.
Yeah.
So let's get something straight here. Let's not forget something. It ain't just these guys' information that I got, too. A lot of you watching this, I got your info, too. I got your information, too.
Yeah,
enough's enough. From now on, I will no longer be calling her Hannah Zubby. It's Hannah. There's a reason why Hannah doesn't want nobody to know who she is, because she don't want her precious daddy to know that she's on YouTube being a jerk. Because her daddy's a Muslim. It's like a mother's a Muslim.
Uh-oh.
But don't worry, I'm going to make sure they find out what's going on here.
He really thought
I'm going to make it my life's ambition to make sure that they know what's going on here. You guys are going to support this nonsense. I'm playing all of you out, period. Hannah Zubby's a computer hacker. I know it.
He did cry. He's sweating right
And
now.
tired of
He
this.
does cry. Just a little bit.
Dragnauct won't exist tomorrow. Mark my words. Channel's done. Every video I see on YouTube that has my name in it is getting flagged for infringement of my rights. And I'm actually thinking about filing a copyright claim on Fiona and several other people on here too. Especially Dragnauct, since he has my music on his channel multiple times without getting my permission. And I warned him about that. Enough's enough. You want to play with me? Everybody's information going out there. Now listen to Dragnauct laugh again, because I'm sure he thinks this is pretty funny. Redline your next, dude. Seriously.
If you can't do imminent physical harm, he's in a different state. That doesn't count.
Dragnauct won't exist tomorrow. Mark my words.
I'm going to disappear.
I'm going to flag your channel down because you have violated. Look, let me show you guys something here. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to bother screen sharing it. He's been doing Gman exposed between all of the slander, between all of the times he used my real name on here, violated my likeness, slandered me, called my job, and physically got me fired. This buffoon is done. Mark
I actually didn't do all that, but okay.
my words. I done had it. I have reached my limit on here. If nobody else is going to be man or woman enough to say something to that jerk, then I'm going to be one right back. And I wish he was in New Jersey right now. Because I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to show you something, Dragnauct.
This is the best part. Oh, my God. If you've not seen it, it's happening. It's the best part. Because I was like, what the fuck is he doing? You going to get a gun? You going to bring a strap? Oh, man.
If I ever see you in New Jersey, dude, if you thought Triple H was vicious, dude, if I ever see you in my neck of the woods again, dude, I'm going to show you who ain't 5'11", dude. Seriously.
So this tiny man is going to carry around a sledgehammer, willy-nilly, walking the streets looking for me, and is somehow going to use like the sledgehammer to inflict physical harm upon me. Now, if I was, I guess, dumb enough to get within swinging range of him, sure, I guess, but I think a few people would have some questions about this loose cannon walking around with a sledgehammer and no work equipment or work boots or just, I don't know, just, so that logistically it seems a bit cumbersome, but it's G-Man, he'll come up with something.
Getting sick and tired of this nonsense. You guys want to come on here and violate my privacy and then laugh at me when it happens and then don't talk to nobody about it? Fine. I'm violating everybody's privacy on here.
Yep.
Everybody's.
He starts crying around here. Yeah, there we go.
And I'm referring to the atheist, disgusting, demonic community.
Look at his eye.
No more being nice to these people.
Eye.
That's it. Hannah.
Look at his right eye. He's
all right,
crying.
Redline, mark my words. If this does not stop tomorrow, your face and your name goes on YouTube. I'm getting tired of this garbage. Stop violating my privacy. You want to talk about me? Fine. Stop putting my proper name in the title of your video.
His proper fucking name is his Skype name, by the way. Literally, the name that he's talking about is in the Skype name that he gives out to people. And he is this fucking mad. Like, this is what happens when you're stupid and angry.
I'm not playing with you. And Miss Dragnauct, mark my words. Mark my words. I will put it all on YouTube. Don't play with me.
Uh-oh.
And your kids.
Now, think about what he just said. Now, he's mad at somebody. He's going to go after kids. Interesting.
Was infringement of my rights, and I'm actually thinking about filing a copyright claim on Fiona and several other people on here too. Because he's trying to just get my music on his channel.
Really?
See, here's the thing about you atheists. You guys don't even know that I own a lot of the things that I put on my YouTube channel. A lot of the music that I use, that's mine. I bought it. I have the copyright claim to prove it. Okay? So don't worry. When you get a big BMCA on your channel, you know who it came from. And I ain't got no problem going
Still waiting on that.
on the court. I want the police involved in this so bad it's not even funny. I'm going to press charges on Hannah for stealing my phone and taking the information off my phone and giving it to the people on YouTube. I'm not playing with these people no more. Then getting on here making Google Hangouts bragging about it.
Getting my permission and warrant it. Prove it. So don't worry. When you get a big DMCA on your channel, you know who it came from. I got no problem going to court. I want
No problem. Oh, God.
That is not even funny.
Oh, God. He is so...
So Redline, put your face on camera, dude, because if you don't, I'm doing it tomorrow. And I'm putting your name out there, too. Even though technically, you've already said your name on here multiple times.
What's funny is that Redline's own friends doxed him.
Hannah shouldn't be too surprised by this since her name is public information, too, on Skype. She also had a Facebook page. So don't go there with don't you drop yourself. According to your own wacky arguments, Miss D dropped herself. All of his family members dropped themselves when they decided to get on social media. I'm not playing with Dragnauct.
This is hard to technical.
So again, Dragnauct got on YouTube and put my full name, my full proper name on the title of his YouTube video.
Now, no, the fuck I didn't. What I put was Gary Moore Coleman. That's what I put, and he didn't fucking read it. Everybody who saw that stream live saw exactly what I put. His name is not Gary Moore Coleman at all. People know his real name because he put it out there, his first, middle, and last name. And so he got upset. He did all this because he didn't actually read the title.
Video. Now it's going to be a war on here. You wanted it, you wanted to push, and you wanted to push, and you want a war. You guys think you own the internet, right? You guys think you own it, right? You ain't got to worry about catching Steve McRae no more. Because all of you are gone. That's what I'm telling you right now. Every last one of you are gone.
Look at his right eye.
I didn't have it up to here. And no more Christians should be taking this nonsense no more. They want to violate our privacy? Dude, just tell me where you live. I will buy a plane ticket and I will be oh, that's right. Wait a minute. I already know where you live at, Dragnauct.
Such a secret.
You think about that. This guy keep talking about he's in the military. You know what? These Hebrew Israelites talk this big game. You know, that they'll take on anybody and whatnot. Well, we're going to see just how tough Dragnauct is soon enough, guys. When I say I'm going to embarrass this guy,
I'm going to show him the best pussy of his life.
I'm going to embarrass him. But I'm going to do it in person. No more of this computer stream garbage. Because when I met him in person, he was...
All right. Well, let's see if that stands up. Let's see. All right. We have witness testimonies of when he met me. And I played this before and I'll play it again. I just need to find JD Kane. There it is. All right.
So yeah, I was thinking back to the time we all hung out in New York. It was myself, Dragnauct.
I may have to turn this up.
Vince, Vi was there. Redline, back before we realized Redline was kind of a douchebag, and Gman. We hung out with Gman one day. It's interesting. I remember meeting G was interesting. First, we're going to meet him. If I remember correctly, we were meeting him at a Starbucks, and there were like two Starbucks near each other. And we went to one at Dragnauct and him going to another, which was funny. So he actually ended up coming in later because he's like, I went to the wrong one. The funny thing was, I'm trying to remember exactly. It's been a few years now, but I think we stayed in Redline first. Like Redline Hana went in first. It's like, distract Gman while I would go in afterwards because I was going to be the big host for the surprises. And so they went in there and they were chatting up. And I heard that Charlie and I walked around behind and sat down and I said something. I don't even remember. I said one of my catchphrases, like something that brought attention. He turned to me and was all shocked and like, hey, how are you? We were on good terms, despite Gman being kind of a general douchebag. But I'm pretty forgiving. So what I really remember is just the amount of surprise that Gman had when he saw me. The other thing that happened that was really memorable was when he went to afterwards. For those who don't know, Gman has always been a huge, to this day, wrestling nomenclature, wrestling terms. He always talks about stopping a mud hole in people, Steve Austin's whole thing. And so he wanted to face down with Dragnauct, like, hey, and he wanted to shake hands. I found out later. I saw Dragnauct whisper something to him, and I found out later what it was. I didn't hear it at the time. What I do know is that Gman kind of started going to the ground as Dragnaught, from what I can tell, started squeezing his hand. Where Gman wanted to squeeze back and failed miserably, and ended up Gman hollering like, stop. Something along those lines. Gman was clearly in pain, which was interesting. But but yeah, that was a fun trip. But yeah, seeing Gman started to keel over. The only fun thing that happened later in the trip was when Gman wanted Dragnaught to lift him up by the throat like in a choke slam. Dragnaugh's like, sure. Good time. It was a good trip.
Okay, so I'll play it again. Don't worry, and I'll remember to put on closed captioning since JD forgot his man voice, but it's all right.
Let's see.
Ooh, shit, that's loud. Okay, that is really loud. I got a better idea. Let's do this. Give me 2 seconds, and so we'll do screen share, and I'll just put it over here. There we go.
I'm gonna send him right back to doing again, but only this time I'm coming with the law. I'm not playing with him. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, when I met these guys, I played a chess game with MP. I put my phone down. Hannah claimed she didn't know it was my phone. As many times as she'd been with me when we went to places and whatnot, took my phone upstairs to an apparent sleeping Redline. Okay? And then when they realized it wasn't mine, they brought it back downstairs. You honestly believe I believe that? And I don't think the police are going to believe that, especially with all of the evidence of this Ridgeway guy, who we all know that Dragnaught is one of them. And Redline is being accused of being this Ridgeway guy. Okay? Calling my job and getting me fired, which I have all the proof in the world for that. He does a Google Hangout bragging, having a guy in the room, this is how I got on Gman's phone. You couldn't have did that simply by me doing a show. You got that because you went in the back of my phone, or rather you went in my settings and you took my personal information. I know how you got my info. Don't worry, you're not going to be able to deny you didn't do it because there's video evidence that you did. I'm not playing with these people.
Stealing his phone and giving, y'all hear this shit? Continue the anger.
So I want to say a couple of things here. A lot of you are just seem to be a little butthurt about what I said about Jade before she died and whatnot. A lot of you were a little butthurt when I said some things about some other people on here and whatnot. Yeah, that hurt your feelings, didn't it? I also found out that Kyle is LGBT too. Wolf King is LGBT. So several of you. Dragnaught is LGBT. So a lot of people on here that's LGBT.
I would like to say I am all of the gay.
But I say something about Jade, who's not even an atheist, and y'all all butthurt about it, right? Right? I heard that there's a detective that wants to investigate what happened to Jade when she died. And I told 2 people on here, multiple personalities and Hannah, not to give away my phone number. Oh, not only do I want to talk to these detectives, but I want to be there personally when they question Dragnaught. One of the most hateful people on the net. and he's laughing about it. You want proof?
The anger sustains me. Yes, he's crying real tears. Fully aware of what was going on at the time. But man,
this bald-headed, bearded woman buffoon doesn't even understand what he's doing right now. But like I said, it's all good. Dragnauct, you got your dragoons, right? And you think you got something on here, right? Okay? I'm going to show you what I'm capable of doing now. You guys want a flag war? Guess what? You got it. You want a flag war? Fine. I will make it official. If I wake up out of my bed tomorrow and I'm feeling the same way I'm feeling right now, you're going to have your flag war. I can always rebuild my channel. I'm not worried about it, dude. I already know what channels to go to. I already know what I got to do. And I will rebuild my dynasty here on the internet. I ain't got a problem with that, dude.
Yeah, what y'all think about that for a second? This guy actually thinks he has an online dynasty. I don't. That one sent me. I have no idea what an internet dynasty is. I have no fucking clue. I like the testimony from Tom Rabbit Shell. Gman, do you have the pen and paper calculator ready for the super chats? Yeah, like this. I actually might play that one next. Thank you for reminding me about that. Actually, let me. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to do this. So here's what we will do for a second, though. We're going to give Gman a call. Maybe he did not see me send him the link. That's fine. He's a busy man, okay? So let's call him. Oh, fuck. Audio, video settings. Microphone. What's all this stupid shit? Microphone. Speakers. Oh, there we go. G isn't online. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. Well, people can let him know that I am live and he is welcome to come in here and have a little chat. He's so upset about stuff. So in the meantime, we will go back to the festivities. There we go. Share audio.
You, on the other hand, ain't going to have it that easy. So Dragnauct wants a flag war. That's what we're going to have.
I'm going to go in and, I don't know.
This is an old video from 2018.
And here's the thing. All of you atheists that are supporting him, all of you atheists that are saying Dragnauct is justified to do what he is doing, you know what I mean? If my moderators are watching this, as a matter of fact, you know what? I don't even need my moderators. I know what I'm going to do. Hold on a minute. This is just ridiculous. You know, you guys get so mad when somebody cuts your camera on, when you're in the room and whatnot. You get so mad when people do this, that, and the other. Then you do it to other people and you don't think there's something wrong with that. I am unemployed because of atheists on the internet. I'm not unemployed because I don't do my job well. I'm not unemployed. I'm unemployed because you people, you murderers, you ungodly murderers caught my job and lied and said I was doing things there that I wasn't doing. That's why I'm unemployed. You murderers did that. You know, one of the reasons why they wanted to meet me, they said that, oh, we want to meet you, Gman, to show you that we don't want to kill Christians. And then they later on admitted that they were acting and they were pretending. These people will not quit until you are dead. Period.
So let me just get you some clarification on what was actually said to him. People were on their best behavior and acted like they had fucking home training because Gman clearly does not. I had to make a promise actually on Skype to somebody that I wouldn't choke the fuck out of him because at that point I had never actually met the guy and I didn't know just how disrespectful and rude he is in person and just overtly misogynistic. Like there's very, very seldom that I will actually acknowledge somebody as being flippantly and I mean overtly misogynistic. Like I'm talking about 1940s type of shit, not joke around with your female friends, go make me a sandwich. No. Like actually fucking 100% disrespectful to every woman in the vicinity. And it's embarrassing to be around. And so I don't like being around people who do shit like that. So I had to promise not to check him physically or verbally on shit. So what he's referring to was me and other people making promises to be nice to his stupid ass. So I'm not sure where he's getting murderers from, but he was told that people were restraining themselves from fucking choking him in certain cases. Because there was an incident with they were not tickets, but they were vouchers. So what you could do for the I always get the name of the museum fucked up, the Natural History Museum of New York or whatever. You could go online and buy the vouchers, and then you could then turn some of those vouchers in for certain tickets for certain exhibits. And that wasn't, I guess, understood very well beforehand. So we had to wait in the line. It's pretty long. And we ended up needing to go to another line because one of our female companions went to one of the, security guards, whatever, to ask, hey, are we in the right line? Or I'm sorry, here's the vouchers we're trying to get in. Say, oh no, you need to go wait in that line, then turn in the voucher to get the tickets, and then you wait in that line in the queue for people to come out. So I was like, oh, okay. So Gman, after hearing all of us hearing this, Gman hearing this, oh, you're just a woman, let me show you how a man gets it done. Of course they said that you're a female. Like he actually said some shit like that. I'm paraphrasing. He actually said that. And I'm just like, you mean to tell me that they crafted this lie because she has a vagina and that's not how shit actually works? In the fucking what? And it's just everybody's flat because people thought he was joking, but he was serious. And it's, and she's trying to reassure people, no, he just says shit like that. And it's like, no, this is why he's like that. He needs to have his fucking throat punched. This is why he's like that, because people let him get away with shit like that. But, I come from a little bit different background. You don't say shit. You don't think shit like that, for one thing. Certainly don't say shit like that. But like that's the type of shit that you have to put up with being around this fucking child. And, he was told later that, people were restraining themselves because they had made certain promises. So there you go. There's some context to the comment that he's making here. But you notice that that's drastically different than what he's saying here.
They don't attack other atheists. They only attack Christians for the most part.
For the most part. There we go.
They don't got no life. These people don't got no education. They have extremely low self-esteem. That's why they get on here doing the things that they're doing, because they're not very important in their personal life.
Speak for yourself, little man.
You're absolutely right, I'm mad. These people believe they can do whatever they want to you. And true empiricism is you wait until oh Lord.
Oh boy, not true.
Just wait until he finds out. Oh, and not just him. I'm going on my main channel with this. There's gonna be a problem on here soon. Mark my words. You ain't gonna touch my privacy. If anybody knows anything about these atheists, the time is now to put it online.
Time to strike.
You're not going to respect my privacy. I'm not respecting yours. It's that simple. Multiple personalities and the rest of you. That's it. Enough's enough. I'm going after everybody. And I mean everybody. If you've ever been in my room and asked me to take down a video, it's going right back up on YouTube. Jackie the Kite. Everybody.
Jackie the Kite.
I'm not playing around with you people no more. Everybody's going to suffer because of what Dragnaugt's doing.
Suffer is on my
inside in fucking.
Everybody's going to suffer because of Dragnauct. Mark my words.
I'm marking them.
And Hannah ain't the only person I got on here. I really should show everybody what Redline looks like. And I'm really entertaining it.
I'm so serious. I'm going to do it.
Gonna jump in front of my camera like an idiot. They think you're gonna play me out on YouTube and think you're not gonna get a taste of your own medicine. You people are beyond stupid. But I'm gonna save that one for tomorrow. And then when I'm done with MP, I'm gonna cause a lot of problems in that house at Dragnauct. Mark my words. Trust me, guys. He ain't as smart as he thinks he is.
You're right.
He's a married man that don't got a brain at all.
Then maybe or maybe not get arrested by my fucking cousin who.
Dude, who cares? You know what? I hope your cousin comes to my house. Tell your cousin to knock on my door like this. And I will gladly go into
Why does he have to knock? Like, is that the secret code? Is that the police knock? What is? I guess I never noticed that part. Fucking stupid.
With him. Then I'm going to file my charges against you. And then you're gonna go to jail.
Hey, physical jail. Hey, Cynthia, what's going on? Hey, dropping a line and watching Gman Spiral. It's great. I have the other video as well. Who mentioned it? I think Nick mentioned it. This is the other video Nick mentioned where two people who have actually hung out with Gman extensively in real life went in on him and discuss how much of a child he is and how much of a user he is. And that it really, when you listen to after Nate gets done, he's ready. He's done. After Nate went in on him, he was done. It was done. It was over.
I believe that's when I met these guys in person, and I wasn't able to get home because I didn't.
Oops.
The only difference is I actually have evidence for what I'm talking about.
Like, well, if you want to know what triggered this, folks, the title.
So here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. I have made it known multiple times on YouTube. Gman, that is what I am to be referred to as. When you want to make it personal with me, you're going to wish you never showed your personal information to me. That's all I got to say. In more ways than one.
Oh boy, fear him. He has become death.
So I want to make sure that this is understood. We are no longer respecting each other's privacy here on the internet. I want to make sure that that is perfectly understood on here, right?
Yeah. 100 threats.
And I'm referring to my live chat. I'm going to get true empiricism here. Like I said, he's the main person telling us that we need. Brett Keane was right. Every comment that they make that is not in their comment sections, in their chats or whatever, every comment, and Fiona has a couple of my videos on her channel, and there's no mirror doing it. Yo, and you're going to get hit with a DMCA, woman.
He still doesn't understand. After all
Fiona
these years, he still doesn't understand.
Robertson. I'll play all of you out. I should mention your husband's name too. Or did you forget that you gave me that too?
Her screen name is her real name. She's linked her PhD, I don't know how many times, her full maiden name.
You're gonna violate my privacy, just understand. It's on now. You want a 5-war? Just bring it. That's all I got to say.
That's all I got to say. So just as a quick point of order, it's funny now, like it's 2018. He's making these proclamations. Prior to this, several years prior to this, he got upset with JD Kane that's in the chat and threatened to dox the location of his kid's school. And JD can confirm that, right? And that's something. I think we actually still have an old video where Gman's doing that. And some of his Christian buddies called him out on that. But that was without provocation. He was losing the argument and getting upset. And so this malicious little cretin, for some weird reason, went to threatening the safety of children because that's a proper recourse when you're losing an argument on the internet. So all this crying and shit that he does, it's hilarious because some of us remember shit like that. But hey.
I'm telling you, the very first channel I'm going after, Dragnauct. Then when we're done with trying, you know what? We'll save him for last. Let him think he did something first. I want to go after somebody that's going to hurt. Let's go after Steve McRae first. Then, after we're done with Steve, we'll go after all of the other little bigger channels and we'll leave Dragnauct all to himself. Then we're going to take him out. And we're not going to do it on some falsehood. See, I'm a real man. I'm not no little baby like these lying atheists on the internet, okay? They got plenty of content with my real name in the title. You'll all know I'm serious tomorrow when Crybaby gets on here and says he can't do any more live shows. Mark my words. I'm not playing with you people.
I think I did.
I can care less about a live show. I'm doing everything I can possibly can to and I can always start another channel. It doesn't bother me because I know what I can do. I got channels you guys don't even know nothing about.
Oh boy. So
I could be posing as an atheist on here and you wouldn't even know.
he's not very good at that. He tried that once
I
actually.
got channels you guys don't even know nothing about. I could be posing as an atheist on here and you wouldn't even know. So I support true empiricism. From now on, if you're not going to respect our privacy, we're going to flag your YouTube channels. Period.
See how well that worked.
This channel right here, I would justify people to flag this video. Because yes, I broke terms of service in this particular video. Yes, I did it in this particular video. Dragnauct's too stupid to change the title of his video.
Yep, it was all about the title.
Once I initiate that flag, that's it. It doesn't matter if he changes it or not. I'm just waiting for him to end the show. That's all I'm waiting for. So I can have a beginning and the end point on there.
You don't need that.
Because this is not a practice of mine. I usually deal with people man to man. But with this, whatever, he ain't a man. He ain't a woman. I don't know what the heck he is.
I mean,
well,
yeah.
it is. That's Sasquatch, if you want to call it that. You know what I mean?
Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. Where's that? Where's Brento's video? Where's Brent? Brento's, where's that video? There we go. Sasquatch. Shit. Oh.
Today, as always, we're going to prove that the reaction.
Okay, hold on. I forgot. Instead of doing screen, I did tab. So I need to fix that. Let's see. Sasquatch. There we go.
Atheist community are nothing but a bunch of liars and hypocrites. Because I was going to let them have their fun, but I'm going to kind of give you guys a couple of spoilers. I'm not jealous of being Sasquatch.
Okay. Now, Andrew, I'm not a reaction atheist.
No, Andrew, I'm not a reaction atheist.
You know what I mean? All we see is a bunch of black people who think they're white people who think they're black, and a bunch of idiots on here who don't know what they're talking about. Gman knows about neglect and all this other stuff, and Gman's being quiet. The very fact that I can make these YouTube videos and you guys can make these illogical assumptions about me is absolutely ridiculous. Okay? It is absolutely ridiculous. None of that stuff is true. None of it.
But they lie. Now I think Matt Bell might be innocent because I'm pretty sure an atheist lied on him and said that he committed those crimes.
Now this is interesting. I'm glad Brento showed this. This is somebody, me, JD, Gman, Shanny Rep. All of us interacted with this person, and none of us actually knew this was going on. Gman has seen this. Gman was made privy to this, just like the rest of us were. And so, for some weird reason, Gman, he is defending a known pedophile. At why Gman thinks that defending this man is going to be effective, I have no idea. Like, it's such a weird fucking flip. Why does he need to be even brought in? Most of us would like to forget that this man exists because a lot of us interacted with him. But G-Man goes way further and says, I think this man was recorded paying for people to abuse children on the live stream. Well, I should say it was a live, private live stream. It wasn't it was like a Skype or a Zoom call or some shit. Okay. But as you see there in the title down, man admits live streaming child sex abuse. Why? How in the fuck did G-Man figure that people were lying when Bell himself admitted it? That's disturbing. That's incredibly disturbing. But this was even after G-Man made the video, or I should say, made the live stream when Shanny's own father came out and said that she had sex with an underage boy, that he had to chase an underage boy out of his house because Shanny had wrangled him in there. G-Man made a video defending her doing that from a Christian perspective. And that video magically disappears somewhere when I think a few people told him how bad that makes him look. Gman will and has and will always defend child abuse. And you even heard, I think somebody said last night that he was still defending child abuse. It's sick. It really is sick. They had to make new laws in Scotland because of what this man did. If y'all did not know that, there are actually new laws created specifically based upon the heinous nature of this man's crimes. And this is something that Gman defends. Again, this is the guy that's going to determine whether or not people are Christian, but he's over here defending a pedophile that's so bad that new laws had to be made in order to help prosecute people who think about doing this in the future. If you don't believe me, go look it up. Feel free. You see the title, you see the name, go do your own research. Don't believe anything that I say. Go look it up for yourself. If you know anybody from Scotland, that man, people know who he is. And people can confirm there are actually new laws on the books because of that. So, and yeah, Gman asking why child abuse is wrong, that should tell you a lot about him as a person. That should tell you a lot about Gman.
Pretty sure of that.
You know what I mean? Because everybody sees what kind of a hypocrite you people are at the end of the day. So, but the bottom line is ladies and gents, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Burnt toast. If anybody has any counter arguments against what I'm saying, and you are a mature adult.
Yeah, okay. All right. Back to the fun. Hold on. That and tab. Dot droppers, share, go.
This homophobe, this homo whatever.
I'm
you know
a
what
homophobe?
I mean? All I wish is that this dude was in New Jersey. I just wish he was here. Oh Lord, this one time I probably wouldn't even do it to him, but I was scared the snot out of him. I know that.
It takes a little bit more than that to scare me, but okay. Just a little. Yeah,
one time I probably wouldn't even do
crazy
it.
Shit.
But I was scared.
So like diet.
People want to use my real name on here. People want to steal my content and put it on their channels without even putting Mirrored on here. That's where you guys want to play? No problem whatsoever. When you can't do no more live hangouts for a while, you know why. Because I'm going on the Brett King level now. You're gonna flag my channel. I'm sorry, not flag my channel. You're gonna sit there. See, when somebody flags my channel for something that I did, I can't say anything about it. Okay? I don't have a problem with that. Most of you who watch me understands this. I got people's information on here that I told them I would quit YouTube, and I'm not going to talk about. I don't even want to mention their names because I don't even want them to even think I would even go there. But their information is safe. However, these people that are supporting this buffoon, do not test me. That's all I got to say. This ain't the time. Everybody keep talking about how I'm mad in my videos. In those videos, I'm passionate. Right now, I'm really hot right now.
He's really mad.
I'm sweating right now. I'm hot. Because I'm getting sick and tired of people violating my privacy here on the internet because they're too stupid to form an argument. And since we're talking about people's intelligence, Dragnauct, in my opinion, is the dumbest atheist on YouTube next to Aaron Raw.
Thank you.
Because if he had any brains, if he was going somewhere besides community college or going somewhere where he can actually learn something, he would actually be able to form an argument and deal with me that way. But you know what? He's not smart enough to do that. Because Dragnauct lacks a brain. He doesn't lack a belief in a God. He lacks a brain.
True.
I know more about chemistry than him. I know more about biology than him. I know more about science than that guy. I can read better than him. I can write better than him. This buffoon doesn't know what he's talking about. Period. I can get more views than this buffoon on my YouTube channel if I really wanted them by falling asleep and farting in my bed. And he can get on here talking about some natural selection. You know what I mean? He can't talk about nothing. He's too stupid to talk about these things. You're not worth nobody's time. The only reason I'm making this video because I am sick and tired of this guy violating my privacy, and Hannah sits back and does nothing. Redline sits back and do nothing. And the rest of this godless atheist community who has no morals whatsoever continues to support this nonsense.
Know what they're supposed to do.
We gotta endure this dumb blink of the year nonsense. We gotta endure all of this stupidity on here.
There we go. All right. Y'all can see me in the game.
YouTube needs to do something about this. They're already demonetizing your videos. What they need to do is show you guys the door and get you guys out of here. Because you're not contributing nothing to the internet.
Some irony. There we go.
Getting sick and tired of this. Like I said, you're gonna find out I'm not playing Hannah. Your ex-boyfriend, boyfriend, soon-to-be boyfriend, whatever he is to you, is next.
So hot up here. How you doing?
Tell that bony prima donna, if he don't like it, to talk to his boyfriend Dragnauct.
Well, I would be the top.
Gman, if you didn't like what happened before, what you gonna do, mail a bomb to my house? I already have video proof that Redline already threatened to do that. Are you people that stupid? I'm not even the one that opens up my mail. You guys are just dumb. Dumb with a capital D. If I ever find out I got family members living next to one of you guys, it's on. I'm telling you. It's gonna be on.
Someone was mean to me on the internet. Can you go beat them up for me? Just go knock on their door.
And I'm gonna use this as an opportunity, even though I plan on doing something with this video when this is over. This is what I'm talking about. These people claim, first of all, what did he say not that long ago, guys? And I'm not talking to the atheists on here, because as far as I'm concerned, atheists are nothing but a bunch of murderers. That's it. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. You're godless, moronic murderers. Period. I don't care what you got to say.
Murder those arguments.
The Christians that are watching this, didn't this buffoon claim I wasn't worth his time 2 days ago? Didn't this buffoon just say that didn't he just say that I had to get to his level? Didn't he make all of these arguments? Yet every time I post a video, the dude is posting a video, only this time he put my real name in the title. Why do you suppose he did that? I don't know. Maybe he's hungry for attention because I've been ignoring him.
That's irony. Yeah. Can't talk to Gman because Gman said no one can talk to him unless your education is higher than Trags. That's how high. Oh, it's okay. Well, he can't talk to me then. So there we go.
And I want to let the Christians know something before you start calling me up. Yeah, Gman, this is not becoming of a Christian. Christians shouldn't act this way. You want to know what? Go through what I'm going through and then call me. That's all I got to say. There are a few people like Shanny for Christ who can call my phone and talk to me because Shanny has had people call CPS on her when she didn't even do anything.
Oh, that didn't age well.
Why are you guys calling child protection services? Shanny for Christ, I will testify in a court of law that you are a good, competent mother and that these people are doing this to troll you. I have no problem with that. All we need to do...
Oh, none of this aged well at all. I forgot about this part. Wow. I'm so glad we watched this again. None of this aged well. Not like every weird little proclamation this guy is making. None of it aged well. My channel's bigger than his. He actually lost 2 channels since then. And Shanny got her kids taken away again and permanently. If y'all didn't know that, those kids, she ain't getting them kids back. If y'all did not know that. If I didn't already say that, if I didn't hint about it enough, she ain't getting them kids back. So the last time she don't see them kids until they're adults. But anyway, go off, G-Man. Go off, bro.
And find out who's the one doing it. That's it. And I will testify on your behalf, Shanny.
What are my nostrils broken? Like it's supposed.
But I'm gonna tell you something else I'm willing to testify about. About Boom Della Boom that has all this interest in little kids. We're going down memory lane again soon, guys, and it ain't gonna be pretty. It ain't gonna be pretty. When I do memory lane, I'm doing it for a reason, to expose these people online. And to bring and to help them understand some things.
Like what?
Fried chicken daily?
I got on here. I went to his channel. I left him a comment. Dragnauct, you got 3 minutes to take my name out of the title. He knows he's violating YouTube terms of service. What does his moderators do? They delete my comment. So they can't tell me I didn't warn him. That's number one. Number two, I got on here and gave him a couple of minutes to do it, or I was going to retaliate. He didn't want to do it. Instead, he got on here and laughed like a seal.
I laugh like a seal. Okay. All right, Gman. Quark. How do seals laugh? Is that how a seal laughs? I don't know. I've not beaten any lately.
My opinion about atheists has not changed. You people are murderers. You're racist, and yes, we still have the hangouts where Nadia, where Nadia had her Google Hangouts and allowed people like artists, people that Dragnauct justifies in their racism and whatnot. You know what I mean? People going in there calling black people the N-word. He didn't just do it to me; he did it to other atheists too. Atheists are racist. Atheists are murderers. 100 million people over the last 100+ years because of atheism.
Murderers.
We got a buffoon over there with nuclear weapons over there in Korea who's an atheist that's got missiles pointed over us right now.
I'm responsible for him.
You think we trust him? Most of the world thinks he's a nut job.
I'm responsible for him.
They need to outlaw you guys from getting into politics. Every last one of you.
Well, I can't get no fucking.
I am not going to support any legislation that gives you people rights. Absolutely none. I will not support one piece of legislation that moves any atheist agenda out there. If Trump makes a law tomorrow and says that he needs people to vote on it, and my vote is the last vote, you guys are in trouble. If it means that atheists will lose all of their rights in America, man, I'm going to the polls and I'm voting no rights for you. Telling you that right now.
No rights.
You don't support. Let me tell you something. If you're an atheist, you as an atheist, it's not a lack of belief in a God or a God. Atheism means we don't respect your privacy.
That's what it means.
You're just like the Muslims. You're just like these Islamics, these Islamic terrorists here on the internet. Not on the internet. I'm sorry, in society, where they say you either reject Christ or you die. What are atheists saying on here? You either reject Christ or we're gonna drop you. Put your personal information on the internet. We're going to troll you to death. We're going to make you lose your job. And then we're going to murder you first chance we get. That's the atheist community here on the internet.
Take away your money, your privilege.
And if you thought I was vocal about you in the past,
then kill.
Wait till you see me in the future.
And then defiling your corpse, too. So you can't go back to the...
I'll make 1,000 more videos exposing you people. You think you accomplished something? You ain't accomplished nothing.
Right.
But your freedom of speech being taken away on my channel more.
Oh, don't you, man. Not my freedom of speech.
Whoever that is.
And you want to know what? If Dragnauct won't listen, I'm sure Miss Dragnauct will. You take the piece away from the woman, Dragnauct will follow. Like I said, tomorrow Redline's gonna learn.
I've
just learned
still
the Yoda's
I didn't understand that. So what you're gonna take away her kitchen privileges? Like, I don't stop messing with Gman, baby. I can't. No more pussy. None. I'm done. No, I can't. You have pissed off Gary too much, and he's sending me psychic messages and shit. And I can't take it. You need to stop. Like what is supposed to actually happen? Damn, everybody getting the fell iron. Damn, this sucks. Is it a piece of shit? Is it piece of shit to dox someone who said his own name? Or is it positive to dox someone? Oops. Go down here. Look, we've already been through this tacit reticence. Alex Botten made a whole video explaining to Simple Gary that he said his own name several times in the name of his Skype, and when he was telling people how to find him while he was doing his marathons. On two very separate occasions, for a long time, he had been telling people his name. And so why he's upset now, at this point, no one actually understood, but he perceived it as some sort of threat. When in reality, I was just trolling him because he's a shitbag. So, there's that. But okay. But you know what? We'll go with whatever he wants to. Possible. Oh, okay. Is it possible? Yeah. No, it's not possible. At no point did he tell people his whole name several times. Yes. Just saying, you know. So are we seriously dragging this man through the mud over something from 4 years ago? Again, I'm not saying Gman is right, but people get emotional, especially feeling privacy is violated. Yes, absolutely. This man has threatened my child, other people's children, and he continues to do that. So if I find something 6 or 8 years ago, I will continue to drag him because he's still defending pedophiles. He's still doing exactly what he's doing here. Nothing has changed. I play videos like this as sort of a chronology to show people that even when I've left this man alone for quite some time, he still doesn't stop. And every so often, I'll leave Shani and Rev alone, and they will start back up. Just like when Shani was upset that nobody was saying her name after she complained that people should leave her alone, she wanted attention. So, you know, being emotional is one thing. Being a hypocrite like Gman and then playing off people's pity is something that he does best. So I think he deserves no quarter, but that's me personally. I don't begrudge anybody who feels sorry for him, especially people who don't have the same type of history as me. I've actually met him. I've actually dealt with him. I have given him the benefit of doubt very, very early on. I played the game where people think that they can just talk to him and be kind and all that good stuff. None of it works. The only thing that seems to work against him is what I do. He hasn't gotten better, Jenny. He supported child abuse, no mercy, no quarter for child abuse. Well, maybe that's what it is. I'm about to miss this. So Mr. Dragnauct wanted to highlight that comment. But I see some fell iron right here that needs to go ahead and do something like that. All right. Oh, somebody's upset. Oh, somebody's mad. That's okay. But I got my fell iron. That's important. Nope, no fell iron for you, sir. No fell iron for you. That's mine. My fell iron. Damn it.
Gonna learn more. Don't put a husband's information on. I'm not playing with these people no more.
I'm not playing with these people.
You ain't gonna respect my privacy. I don't need to respect nobody's privacy on here no more. I'm gonna fight fire with fire on here.
There you go, G-Man. Do it, buddy. You get him.
Fiona, you ain't nothing but the wicked witch of the south and the north and the east and the west. Ooh. You're a witch, and you want to know what? If the Salem witch trials were today, you will be on a stake today. You are an immoral piece of garbage, and get off of my YouTube channel. Because you support Dragnauct, and you've been supporting him since day one. I mean, is that pillbox?
Oh, pillbox. Oh. Jesus.
Goodbye, Fiona. Get off of my YouTube channel.
All right, there you go.
I don't want you on here. You ain't nothing more but a devil worshiper.
There we go.
Get lost.
Devil worshiper.
You lied to me, Fiona. And you lied right to my face, too. I ain't talking about no YouTube. G-Man, atheists don't want to kill Christians. Yes, you do. Get off of my channel, you Jezebel.
No. Well, and by the way, I mean, if people, I want people to sort of, express, how they feel.
Anybody else want to join her?
Because this is not like other, because I do see other YouTube channels in different communities. You have to, agree with the creator, or, a mob goes after some dumb shit like that. It is absolutely fair and understanding to have empathy for somebody, especially if you do feel like there's some sort of, even if they are terrible people, they're still people, right? And so I do want to sort of make a distinction. There is, I do understand people doing that, but it has not helped them at all. People have left them alone. People have tried to, for years, people have tried to reach them. Nothing can. Nothing. You can't save everybody, unfortunately. So. But if somebody's willing to look past and encourage child abuse, I mean, it's hard to feel sorry for them. Just as one example. Okay.
I'm not playing with nobody on here no more. You're gonna show me no respect. Go watch somebody else's YouTube channel. Nobody's putting a gun in your head and making you watch this channel.
I mean, I can say the same thing for you.
All atheists are pieces of garbage.
It's a bit harsh. What do you want for dinner?
Period. There are no good atheists on the internet. Period.
Well, that's a child that wants to.
Because you don't respect nobody's privacy on here.
Yes. Ooh, say it tonight. Oh, okay. Just we're 2022 parents. We text.
This is internet bullying.
Just yell at
This
it.
isn't trolling. This is internet bullying.
You may have a point there. You may have a point.
Then I heard you guys say something else that I'm gonna make a big thing about. And I'm gonna make
This is
big
2018.
Gman deserves much worse than losing his job.
So there were people who were definitely like what I consider crossing the line. There were people like calling his job and like ordering pizzas and shit like that, not paying for him. And I actually did make a video saying like I don't condone that shit and people should stop. So there are limits. And so Gman has, to my knowledge, yet to acknowledge that I actually did that because it's easier for him to pretend to be a victim all the time when in reality people give him the benefit of doubt and then he just sort of shits on them when it's convenient and then he plays the victim and just, you can't be a prophet. And this is something I've actually never really understood. People like Gman and Negs, and there's actually somebody else I was thinking about. On the one hand, they want to be a provocateur, and then they want to be a victim. Like for me, it's pick a lane. Like it doesn't mean that just because you do some shitty things, you can't become victimized, obviously. But it's just sort of this falling on the sword thing. Either, now today I want to be a victim, but then tomorrow when I get everybody's pity, I want to go back to being a provocateur. I don't understand it. Like for me, it just seems like it's a facade, so I don't know.
I want the person who said that to come to you want to know what scientists say? If you think somebody's scared of you, dude, and I understand your privilege. Dude, this Saturday, I will be in New York on 34th Street. Okay? I heard you, even if you have your gun, I want you to come to 34th Street in New York.
Okay. Scientist Sam does not own weapons. That's not. Has he fired a weapon before? Yes, but at a range. He doesn't actually own any weapons. So, True Empiricism, the guy that Gman keeps mentioning, lied to Gman and said that Sam has a gun. That's what we ended up finding out later. Why he did that? I'm thinking, and this is just me, no evidence, this is pure speculation. I think that True did that in order for Gman not to get in trouble. Should Gman actually do something? Because Sam did actually go to New York and Gman was nowhere to be found. If Gman actually did something like that and assaulted Sam, Gman would still be in jail right now. That it's like we joke about him and his background, right? And coming from a certain stock of people who are very litigious. That's actually not a joke. Both of his parents are lawyers. So not the best idea. So, but okay.
This Saturday. Okay? I will come alone because I'm a man. Okay? I'm not some little girl hiding behind all these other atheists on here and whatnot.
Man.
You bring your bony, raggedy behind to New York. Bring Dragnauct and the rest of that crew. All I need is me and my little friend.
And his friend. I do plan on going back to New York. Might even bring the wife with me again. But because I do need to finish like the tattoo on my back. So yeah, there's that. So not this year, because at the end of the year we're going to be taking a cruise. Because I'm one of the presenters at BNBC Con. But definitely next year doing some more traveling. So yes.
That's all I need. And you'll find out real fast why the Hebrew Israelites run in the opposite direction when they see me.
Yes, okay. We'll do some hibachi.
That's big talk. Dana Duma.
Dana Duma is in the chat right now too. I just seen.
You want to know what? You can get off of my channel too.
You can get blocked for saying mean things to me.
You can get off of my YouTube channel too. Anybody else want to join them?
Uh-oh. Who wants to get blocked?
Anybody else want to join them?
There we go.
These people met me in person. None of them had the balls to say this to my face when they met me in person. They waited until they got home and behind their computer screens.
That's a lie. I said a lot to his face. I yelled at his ear in the fucking cab because he was
You
screaming.
guys use logic. You guys use reason. Yeah. You use logic. Logic is, if you don't like Gman, violate his privacy. That's not logic. That's stupidity. Especially if I know your information. Alfred Mem.
Alford Mem.
You're in college, right, Dragnauct?
Huh?
Great. Maybe since you got me fired from my job, maybe I should call your college university when you're actually there.
My college
Maybe I
university.
should actually call there and tell them to look at what you're doing on the internet.
Because they definitely don't know.
Or perhaps the people that gave you the honorable discharge in the military, maybe I should make some attention and let them see what you're doing online. You people.
So, trust me, my boss knew exactly what I was doing. Like, he's been in some of my videos. Like, yeah, get to meet. Yes, you will get to meet me in person. Yeah, the wife is coming too, actually, because we booked our flights and stuff. Yeah, everything's already paid for. I still haven't done my presentation. I still need to actually make it, but I know what I'm going to do. I might give a preview for anybody else going to BNBC. Actually, let me show you what I'm talking about. He had, what did he say? Oh, he was going to call whoever gave me an honorable discharge. So he's going to call the Army and tell them I've been mean. That's such, like, I don't even know. How would you, like, are you going to call my first sergeant? Hey, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I'm not even gonna lie. I have no clue how you'd even do that. Just it's like me being facetious. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's dumb. Okay, let me here. Okay. All right, this is what I'm talking about. And that was link. Okay, so this is the BNBC Con. If you go to BNCon, BNSEACON.com, and then you go to BNBCCon 2022 speakers, you get to see this lovely lady here, Sabrina E. Dent. She has a degree in ministry. This guy might look familiar. Might look familiar, huh? This handsome gentleman here, Dr. William Judy. There's T Jump. There's Jenna Miu. There's Mandisa Thomas. And there's Deanna Williams. So these are the speakers at the BNBC Con. So let me actually put this in the chat so y'all can see. So yes, that is what I'm talking about. So if you go into that, you will be able to see me and the wife actually. So yeah, but she's not presenting. She's just there to provide emotional support and condoms. All right, Tacit Reticence. He's the underrated actor. He's an underrated actor. He was never fired, yet he worked himself into a ladder pretending he was. Also, Becca will defend anything G-Man says or does. I would say almost anything. Almost. I have seen on a rare occasion where he'll, like, it's really interesting. You'll hear him defend G-Man tooth and nail and, like, reflexively. And then it'll actually process what he's saying. And he's, oh, wait, hold on, G-Man. Well, brother, like, you'll hear him do that. And then he'll start, like, reconsidering. But just on a basic level, he is ready to just repeat whatever G-Man says. He's not really that big on thinking. So he has to sort of walk some things back. So he will split with G-Man on certain issues, especially when it comes to, like, Calvinism and shit. That's why they don't talk about it. But, yeah, it's the vast majority of the time they will just agree with each other and you know, all that good stuff because, you know, great minds think alike. That's why G-Man calls him a peer. I was sucking till no, I was not sucking. Fuck you. No,
you piece of treasonous garbage.
Treason. I committed treason. I'd be in jail if I committed treason.
Alfred Mem. Alfred Mem. Alfred!
Yes. Alfred Mem. Alfred Mims.
How many of you like Dragnaugt's phone number? I guess he don't think I know. How many of you like his wife's phone number? Tell you what, I'm gonna give everybody Miss Dragnaugt's phone number right now. How about that?
Okay.
How about that?
That's weird.
Okay. So just give me a second here. Because yeah, I blocked him and everything and whatnot, but I'm about to play this before. I'm getting tired of you guys.
It's a 337 number.
I got you all. You just don't know it yet. Okay?
Oh no.
So let me give you Dragnauct's phone number here real quick, guys. Hold on.
Oh,
Because
man,
my
hold on.
privacy doesn't mean anything, right? Neither does his.
Hold on, Phil Iron. Hold on, Phil Iron. There we go.
Let's see something here. Dragauct. Oh, here we go. Okay, hold on a minute. Let's see something here.
There we go.
Okay, hold on. Let me just make sure. Just call this thing real quick. Dragnauct, why don't you give everybody my phone number? Oh, you can't. Because I don't use this phone. I use this phone now. And you don't know my number. And you never will.
That's
And when I get my job
actually
on
not
Wednesday,
true. Actually, I
you'll-
ended up getting his number very soon after. But I didn't go and plaster it all over the fucking internet because why? But you know, it's like it's not hard to find. Like I don't. And this is the thing that Negs and some of these other people don't realize. Like there's kind of a reason why I don't hide shit about me. It's very easy to find information on me if you really wanted to, but like, what would you gain from that? Honestly, I'm pretty open as is. So, but he thinks that it gives him power, and so you take that power away from people. This is idle threats.
never know where I'm working at either, Dragnauct.
That's not true.
And I'm going to work a lot harder to keep my privacy on here, dude.
He's
You,
gonna
on
work
the
harder.
other hand, are going to wish you never met me.
Mm.
Who wants Miss Dragnauct's phone number? I can arrange that too.
Call up.
You want to violate my
Pizza.
privacy? I'm going to take it to a whole nother level.
He
Come
was
and think
so
about
mad.
it.
Ooh, fell out.
What's Hannah's phone number? I can give you Hannah's phone number too. I'll just show everybody Hannah's phone number and force her to change her phone number. Remember when you said to me, Hannah? You said to me, G-Man, the most invaluable thing that you got is your phone number. You better pray that I actually deleted this phone. Oh, Lord. Here we go right here. So let me show you guys Hannah's phone number here. You guys want to mess with me? Fine. Mess with me. There you go right there. That's her phone number. Give Hannah a call, guys. Harass her. Call her up. Let's see what happens when you call her. Call her, Hannah. Call her right now. Call her right now, guys. But she ain't the only one. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Because remember when I had the G podcast and you guys kept calling over and over and over and over and over again? You remember that? Now I'm talking to the atheist. I would never do this to a theist, but to you, to your
It's
atheist.
actually a lie. He ended up doxing some of his former friends in Shield Squad. Yeah, faithful to God. Yeah, he ended up like putting his personal, threatening to put his personal information out there. It's my understanding that at some point, Gman may have actually went through with some of his threats to other people, but yeah, he doesn't really care.
Atheists out there. Just wait a minute here. Hold on. Let's see something here. Let me see something. Well, those are all Christians. I can't give you their information. Kyle! Let me give you guys his proper. That's Kyle's phone number, guys. I can play this game too all day long and show people's personal information on here. I got no problem with that.
Sad little man. Sad little man.
Okay? Who wants Steve McRae's phone number? The problem is, it isn't Steve McRae's real phone number.
It was like a Google
Now,
voice
I
number.
would give you, I don't care if you flag this channel. I don't care. Because this video is getting deleted the moment I finish. And I'm still going to make my atheist videos. I'll create a new mark I got tomorrow.
You didn't.
What part of C channel you don't understand? Now, you want to violate my privacy? Tune in tomorrow. Same G-Man time, same G-Man channel. Redline, you better talk to your boy, because you're next.
Woo. So mad. Okay. All right. So that was G-Man being a little upset. Okay, happens to us all. G-Man decided to turn his ire towards Hannah again, but as well as Nate the lawyer, back when we used to call him MP, which stood for multiple personalities. G-Man wasn't ready. That's the best way I can describe what happened. The G-Man gets really comfortable and depends on people and then starts to use them. And for some reason, I guess he wasn't raised right, where you don't, hold on, focus. You don't allow people to just do everything for you and then shit on them and expect them to be nice to you afterwards. Because I think at some point in his life, people just kind of got in the habit of doing that. And so he wasn't ready for getting back what he gives. So here's what ends up happening. There is some conflict. It's built with other people. G-Man's upset, so everybody has to suffer. Everyone has to feel his malice. And he directed some of that towards people who actually helped him out in real life multiple times.
Yeah, but no. As a matter of fact, that's not even necessarily 100% true. Because I was supposed to go home this afternoon. Where were we? Were we in the Bronx at that time, I think? Or Brooklyn? Where were we? What borough was we in? Was we in Brooklyn? Did you guys have the hotel?
G-Man, you muted him, didn't you?
No, I muted Dragnauct. Was we in Brooklyn or was we in the Bronx?
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say,
I
if you're only, just really, I'm talking. I'm going to say this. When I gave to that $100, you're right. You know what? G-Man is right. When he was in the hospital, sick up, and needed a friend, he called me and we talked for about an hour while he was in the bed. And this guy almost had tears on the phone. He's right. I didn't send him the money. I gave it to him in his hand when I met him because he needed a friend and he needed to be hooked up. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I went through. Again, for an atheist. So I know, G-Man, you can sit here, you can laugh, you can act all that, but just let's not pretend. When you needed somebody, I was there. And if you need somebody right now, I would probably be there. And you know that. You can pretend, this is your persona. You can pretend all that right there. But you know if you really was down low and you needed some help, you gave me a call.
You down low, all right.
So you can front, you can play. I know this is the G-Man online. Let's say the G-Man in real life. I know that cat. And that cat's a sucker.
Okay, so multiple personalities claims he knows who the real G-Man is, right? Me being nice, I guess, is the real G-Man, I guess, right?
Whole voice change.
So anyway, so anyway, as far as the $40 go again, I was talking about whether or not I was in the Bronx or Brooklyn to get the story out correctly. He just corrected himself by lying about the first point. So let's get to the second point, okay? He was either in the Bronx or Brooklyn. I don't know which borough it was. I think it was in Brooklyn. And he gave me $40 to get home because he couldn't. I asked him specifically to drive me into a certain location. He couldn't do it. All right. So anyway, I got home. That's the point. And this
you see how G-Man tries to skip over little details when people actually do stuff for him?
Before this moron gave my personal information to Drag and to the rest of the atheists here online. You know what I mean? So anyway, guys, you see how Drag is acting right now? That's part of his jealousy. You know what I mean? When he wants to act like me. Don't do what he wants. You know what, G-Man? I'm going to give you one. I want to ask you. You keep saying that. You keep saying this. You keep saying this like it's true. And I want to ask you, why do you think? Why do you not give somebody information? No. You keep saying that. Why do you keep thinking I give? Okay, so let's talk about this.
Don't mute him.
Now, why do you think I gave you your information? G-Man, no. Before we go to answer that. Why do you think? No, I'm going to finish my side of the story. What are you? Why did you think I gave this guy your information? What are you afraid of? Who would make you think that? What are you afraid of, MP? I'm afraid. I'm going to think that I'm going to think you're more pitiful than I already think you are. That is my fear. My fear. Right now. That's a word. Do you have some toilet paper there? Because you're talking a lot of shit. You're not really saying nothing. Wow. So everything I'm going to say is, please finish your story. I'm going to mute myself. So anyway, guys, like I said, Hannah's of me and multiple personalities gave my personal information to Dragnauct. The multiple personalities. Let me ask you a question. See this phone right here? What happened to it, Mr. Lawyer? And by the way, you know all about the law. Be careful what you say. What happened to this? MD? No, unmute is not difficult. They got charged. MD? You didn't pay the goddamn bill. That's what happened. Multiple personalities. when this was lost in the hotel,
when the phone was off, that means you don't pay the bill. But now, since you want to talk about the phone being lost, let me explain to you what happened. Let me explain to you what happened with the phone.
One at a time, Gman. Let him talk. Come on.
Gman, you asked me a question and now you want to answer it. But you tell me when you finish. I want to tell you what happened.
Personalities.
Do you want me to answer the question you just asked me?
Multiple personalities.
All right, so are we moving back to chess now? Are we moving to chess? Do you want to talk about the chess game now? Or do you want to talk about the phone? Are we talking about the phone or the chess game?
Yeah, 2 queens too. That's the funny thing about it. Anyway, go ahead.
So are we talking about the
Nervous. So when he starts doing all this shit here, the goop, 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 going back and forth between topics, he's nervous. He doesn't want to discuss shit when people are making points and he's embarrassed. So that's something to keep in mind if y'all are going to engage him.
What was I doing?
Okay.
Let me answer, Gman.
Gman is someone who's never been to a place like a hotel. So when Gman got to the hotel, he was running up and down the stairs like a child, like a straight up child. So for instance, we went downstairs and not only did he run around the room, he was running around so much, the people from the hotel told us, please stop your child from running around. And we said, no, that's a 40-year-old man. That's what we said. It's not a child. Child was offensive to that man. So after he did that, he started running around. We were doing Talking Shit Tuesday. Then he came back and said, I lost my phone. And we said, child, where did you put your phone? I don't know. Running around. Eventually, he got his phone back. And that's when we got to the car. And then he looked me in the eyes and he said, listen, I'll praise to God, but I can't pray for $40 to get home because it ain't happening. And I said, well, listen, my name is Nate, but you can call me God because I'm going to give you this $40 so you can get home. He said, praise Nate Brody, period. I hope you like that story, Cat.
All right, so this is what ultimately happened by lawyers and such liars, and I'm very happy to say that. Tom, please don't take out this video. Now on that later one, who tries to represent the rest of the guys on now.
I don't want to get involved in anything legal, Gman.
Yeah, so anyway, I was playing him in chess when my phone was missing. He knows full well that Hannah Zubby brought my phone to Redline. You want to know how I know this? Because Hannah Zubby admitted this. And that's when I was making this thing to the people at the office. And I said, I want to see the cameras. Because I understood who I was with. Now, multiple personalities is not going to tell you that because multiple personalities is attempting to do Hannah, which he's actually doing a good job for the atheist community. After all, we are talking about a community of morons and people who are some pedophiles. Remember what I originally came on here to talk about. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I do believe that lying is multiple personalities. All right? Okay, so here's the thing, okay? You knew and you had knowledge that that little girl took my phone to her little boyfriend and messed with my phone. You know this, and I know this. All right? Remember when you told me multiple personalities went with the heat and you said, you know, I'm my own man, I can speak for myself, and I can disagree, and I can agree with people, and
I said that. And then I said, G-Man, I am your father. I said, yes, G-Man, I am your father. That's what I said. I agree.
You're fake God, just like all the other atheists on the internet. You just got owned. Now, go ahead.
You need $100. You didn't call God. You called my number. Remember?
No.
You called Nate Brody.
No.
When you was in the hospital, you weren't praying. You ain't had no Bible. You had a phone and you called Nate Brody. You don't have to walk home. But I don't know what else you and your shoes are going to be doing.
One at a time, G-Man. Let him talk.
You called Nate Brody. That's the problem. See, G-Man wants to tell you he's such a Christian, he loves it all. But when he needs a ride, he needs some food, and you know what? When he needs a life, he calls his true God, Nate Brody. And he knows the deal. He knows it. I know you've been hurting, right? Since I've been talking to you, you've been hurting, right? It's been like a bad breakup, right? But you wish you would call me. You better never call me. I said, you better never call me. I gotta treat you like a fresh bitch. You don't make it happen, kid. I should put you on the street and let you make some money. You know how it is. You know how we do in Harlem. We all keep playing ball. And he was holding on to me so much, my wife got jealous. She was like, yo, this guy's just loving you up right now. What's going on? Almost had to call him the sexual assault. He was grabbing me up so much. Well, let's not just play these games, G-Man. Listen, the fact of the matter is...
I think G-Man for a minute forgot Nate was from Harlem. I think he forgot real quick. I think so because I was. You can see me down there dying laughing. My wife's just off camera rolling. By the way, TE so thoroughly embarrassed you in scientific discussions/debates that he's been off of YouTube for years. Also, your Gman's phone back, please. Yeah, I definitely will. I ain't seen hide nor hair of True. Me and Sam were talking about his ass like just the other day. Like, where has he been? G-Man talks about people, being ran off of YouTube and not showing up and not making channels and shit. I've not seen this dude in years. But, maybe he got a better life. I don't know. Who knows?
Me and you was cool. Me and you was cool to death. I like this cat. I thought this cat was cool. We had a lot of stuff in common, like ping pong and basketball and stuff like that. But this cat, to be honest with you, is a straight up scumbag. And I don't usually call people scumbags. But matter of fact, I can't call him a scumbag because I'd be disrespecting an actual scumbag. So what I'm saying is that a cat, when a cat comes to you and in dire moments asks you for help and you help him, and then he's got the nerve to tell people that you stole his phone, listen, this cat ain't got no respect. This cat ain't got no conscience. Only thing this cat's got is a phone and a couple of followers. And that's all this cat will ever have. Period.
I told y'all he like to touch dudes, didn't I tell you?
I didn't say anything about talking to Hannah.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Gman. How are you doing?
Hold on a second. He doesn't want to talk to you.
And I'm serious.
I wonder why he doesn't want to talk, though.
Okay, hold on a
It's
second.
probably because
Hold on a second.
Are you a red line, Hannah? It happened if you don't go. Leave me alone.
Dude, you can say whatever you want about Redline. We're not together. I don't give a fuck anymore. You can say whatever the fuck you want. You want to say sexist shit?
I'm out of here.
Right here. Yo, bye, Nate.
I'm
Bye,
gonna
Nate. See you
send
later.
another $100 now. It's like a while after. That's what I mean.
No, send him $100. Yo, I'll have a fundraiser again for this broke motherfucker so you can afford some fucking English lessons. Yeah, I'll send you more. I'll raise another fucking fundraiser for you. How about that?
Yeah,
Raise another one. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, dude, this guy needs to afford more barrels. If we don't have a fundraiser going, where the fuck is he gonna get this money from? His broke ass. He's gotta ask for money from me.
Anyway, Hannah, I can bring up your daddy.
Yeah.
So you see there's a bit of a habit of G-Man using people for money and rides and food and shit like that. And so he gets on the internet and starts talking crazy. All the atheists this, atheists that. This was the funny thing during this time. I've been in close contact with both of these folks. And I'm just like, hey, y'all know G-Man's on here talking crazy, atheist, you can't trust him. And I'm like, didn't you just take him out to eat? Like, not even 3 hours ago? It wouldn't be a whole day. Not even a whole fucking day. And this guy would be on here and say the same type of stuff he's saying now, same shit. And I'm like, well, hold on for a second. You think these type of people are murderers and rapists and all this other kind of shit, and they're doing this and that? Why are you letting them buy you food? Why are you going to the movies with them? Why are you calling me on Skype telling me about it? If you really thought that these folks were dangerous. So you know what? G-Man learned that day.
Go, dude, bring up my dad. Who gives a shit?
Daddy,
Go ahead, say it. You're telling everybody you got my address. You don't got shit. You got my phone number. That's it. You have nothing, bro.
No,
What's my social security? What's my social security? You telling everybody that you know it. What's my social?
your visa number actually. So anyway, look.
So say it. Say the number right here live. I'm giving you permission. Dox me. Say it right now. Let's go.
23-year-olds down the street. Go play with them.
I don't give a fuck. I'm 25 now. Say my social. You don't know shit. You talking.
Now anyway, so
Look at this guy talking out of his ass because he's getting called up with someone half his age. Half his age. How much money you need me to give you this time? You need me to give you 100 because your fucking dick isn't clean? How much money you need? Bro, your dick ain't clean. Yeah, why? Yeah, because you're fucking burning when you pee, you idiot. What do you think? Do you need fundraisers so I can get you a bar of soap?
I'm gonna tell your daddy on you. I'm gonna tell your daddy on you.
Go ahead. What the fuck are you talking about? My nigga gonna come over here and watch me kick your ass. You think he's gonna stop me from beating your ass? Good. My dad, dude, you want me to get my dad over here and have him listen to me talk to a grown ass man like I talk to a 12-year-old? Let's go.
Hannah, did you say you molest a child again? Did you just say
That
that?
was what?
Did you just say you molest a child again? Did you just say that?
What?
Do you just heard you say you're gonna molest a child?
I think you know what's on Gman's phone now.
Wait a minute,
Where is he from? You just making
Come on now,
You just made that up, bro. What the fuck does that have anything to do with this? I'm gonna get my dad to listen to me talk to you like I would talk to a 12-year-old punk on the street, because that's what you are.
On the floor. How did that feel?
So what? Yeah, he did, man.
Slapped you in the mouth.
And that's why I bounced his ass, right? That's why I bounced his ass. He's by himself, drinking that Florida water. You think I give a fuck?
She took my advice for one
What advice that you got to tell me, bro? You want to take more money out of my pocket? You want to take more money out of everybody else's pocket? That's what you fucking need, bro. You're on here trying to get money. That's why you're trying to rep your show. Nobody want to fucking watch because you broke. You got You need someone to have to pay you in your bill. You didn't one of your Christian friends, like you went to the hospital because you got a fucking peanut bun. You called me and you called Nate. You called me and you called Nate. And what did me and Nate do for your dumb ass? We showed up and we paid for you to get sick.
I didn't want to meet them.
No. I don't give a fuck. You said
Don't mute.
No, you said that you wanted to. I talked to you. You trying again. I told him ahead of time what was going to happen. Why do you think he was able to meet us there? Because I didn't tell him. He just magically showed up at the Starbucks. We agreed to meet at.
Okay, hold on a second. Get out of control.
No, that's fine.
G-Man, you talk, and then Hannah.
Okay,
Go ahead, G-Man. Go ahead.
Yeah, Hannah, I appreciate you stop molesting those kids. But anyway, I can hear what I want to hear. I can hear what I want to hear too. You stole my phone, gave it to your deadbeat boyfriend, and you guys hacked my phone. You want to know why? Because you are worse than Matt Bell. So I'm going to be quiet. I want to hear you defend yourself after you openly admitted that you was the one who stole my phone.
Does the hacking occur before I wipe it with my tank or after?
So can I request that G-Man be muted so that the story gets out there?
Okay, G-Man.
All right, cool. He's muted, it's fine. So this idiot, just like Nate said, was acting like a child all over the hotel room. Now, in all fairness, everybody had their shit, places. But of course, as responsible adults, everybody's keeping a track on where their shit is. Guess who's the only person who doesn't know where his fucking phone is?
Oh, okay. So you guys. I see. I see. When I muted this, that y'all couldn't hear. Okay, I was talking to the wife. I'm sorry. I'm rewinding it. Yeah, my bad. Oops, too far. God damn.
In the first place, not one reason was because you had a slip disc. The other real reason, supposedly now, is because you had a dirty penis. So Exactly. You need to figure out which line you want to go with here, which question you want to ask. Because I'll be honest with you, I ain't got nothing fucking jack shit to hide. I gave you money because I thought you slipped me.
Yes or no, little girl? Yes or no?
Listen, who the fuck asking you? You lied to me. Like I said, you told me 2 different diagnoses why you ended up in the hospital. One being that you had a slip disc, and the other one is that you had a fucking burning pee every time you tried to go take a piss. Did you or did you not have burning pee, and that's the reason why you went to the hospital? Because you got a fucking, what's that shit called when your urethra is infected?
I asked you a question, Hannah.
What the fuck kind of answer is that? What question is that? UTI, thank you. He had a fucking UTI that got so badly infected we needed a fucking ambulance ride.
Yeah, did you lie? Yes or no?
He doesn't know how to wash his dick, but everybody else can give him money to figure it out.
By the way,
guys, please find out if there's anybody in the chat that wants to set up a fight.
Yeah, so what she's referencing is the fact that Gman claimed that he hurt his back. That's a terrible image. Holy fuck. Okay. Gman claimed that he hurt his back. That was a lie. Gman had gotten a UTI so bad that it was causing flank pain that immobilized him, supposedly. The reality, is that he's just a big bitch. And he, for some reason, as a male, constantly gets UTIs almost easier than some women that I know who get UTIs. I mean, but that's, you understand the dynamics, I'll say that, of how a female urethra is versus a male. It makes it very strange that he gets them almost more frequently than a woman would. Anyway, nobody could really figure it out, especially with the stories that G-Man was giving. But yeah, come to find out, G-Man was playing a little fib and said that he had to be out of work, he couldn't make any money. And then some of us got together, some of us evil people got together to do a fundraiser for good old G-Man, when in reality he still had money stashed away to debate people online, and he just didn't want to work.
Now you're abusing your time.
Okay. Let G-Man respond. Let's go ahead, respond.
He's not worse than a pedophile. You know what I mean?
I just have one comment. This is why I said, like, the Dragnauct crew makes atheists look bad. Like, she's being so vulgar. She's being so rude right now. She's worse than the person.
So if y'all wondering, the same person who's still sticking up for G-Man is doing it for shits and giggles. She's trolling. And G-Man thinks that she's legitimately on his side, and it's bullshit. So if you wonder why I don't engage with that person, this is exactly why. Well, one of many reasons. That she's just a crazy bitch.
They're way worse than what the Christians on G+ are doing.
Yeah, I'm not an atheist either.
Well, actually, you're not even an agnostic. Do you lie, yes or no?
And what does that have to do with anything?
Do you lie?
And so do you!
For
money! You lie for money!
He does.
You lie for money.
He does.
Are you a liar?
I already answered, yes, I lie, but at least I don't lie for money like you, okay?
You know what? Since you're a liar,
what do you lie about? You lie for money. You're gonna pay for your next.
All you just did was lie.
I'm going to ask to pay for you next.
I'm not gonna listen to that because all that stuff is untrue. So.
Exactly. Who paid for you to go to the movies? Who paid for your dinners? Who paid for your travel?
So remember when I mentioned earlier that these are people who hang out with him in real life, and he's pretty much using them because he has no real friends. He can't buy his own movie tickets. He can't buy himself dinner at night. When you listen to some of the stuff that he talks about when he has a meal to eat, I think even today he was talking about some of the stuff that he's eating. It's like gas station food and shit. So he doesn't actually go out like I was talking to my wife. We're going to go out and eat some hibachi later, right? Not a big deal. Everybody's here been hibachi. G-Man doesn't actually do shit like that. One, he's broke. Two, he has nobody to go out with. And so people on the internet, these evil atheists that are trying to kill him, keep treating him out to places, and he keeps graciously accepting it, and then getting on the internet and then playing this character. And so Hannah and fucking MP called his ass out, and that's why it still doesn't make any sense why he's like referencing pedo stuff, which Matt Bell used to do that too. But you see why he wants the conversation to stop, because it's making him look bad. You notice he's giving specific examples of things that she's bought for him. Nate gave specific examples of things that he's bought, things that he's done for Gman, right? So you see a pattern. Gman is a user.
Who paid for all the time we did the movies? How many times did I pay for you? How many times that you couldn't afford popcorn like the cheap broke bitch that you are? So I'm the one that did it. I paid for your food. I paid for my food. I paid for the movies multiple times that we went. I paid for dinner. I paid for us to do extracurricular activities. I'm the one who put in the bill. Because in my culture, when I ask you out, that's the polite thing to do. But then on the other hand, you asking for it, and you have no money with you. You had no feeling that I was going to pay for everything. And then when we said, why didn't you fucking organize yourself a week in advance to go see the fucking Avengers movie? You didn't bring any money with you. So
your Muslim daddy would be very disappointed in your lying behind her. By the way, did you tell your boyfriend that you actually practice a little bit of Islam every now and then?
Yes, so what? For what?
How are you
Okay.
All right, let's. I want to hear you guys both at the same time. Let Gman go.
Hey, Hannah, why
are you so upset? Why would I? It's dark as fuck right now. You can't see me anyway. You can't see me anyway. It is dark.
Oh, okay. My bad. You ain't in the dark.
No, I'm gonna hold the fucking phone flashlight to my face.
No. Nothing makes you
No, I believe cussing is what I do because that's what I fucking said I'm gonna do.
No,
I said I made a promise and didn't follow through because you're a dipshit liar for money, right? You try to fund people with a fundraiser, right? Right? You fund people fundraiser that you try to get me in on, right? And I told them,
Alright, let's do one claim at a time.
All right. So, we'll listen to one more. We'll do one more. And let's see. I'm not actually doing anything in game, so let's do this. There we go. I'm trying to get my stuff. I'm about to start getting ready. So let's maximize this so you guys can see. This is one of, I want to say, this was 2 years ago. Me and Gman just having a little chat. Just a little chat. There we go. Enjoy, folks. After this, I'm not playing this whole thing, but we'll go ahead and get out of here and start getting ready for realsies this time. I promise.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you. So, what do you got here? It's we reviewed it. I've been reviewing it on my channel. I'm not sure how you missed it. Screen share the transcript or screen share what it says in the meeting. Okay, sir. So we'll grab that. In the meantime, what you got here? In the meantime, so you said you got some sleep. I saw that you were up pretty early making videos, which is interesting because your eyes are pretty damn red. Man, they look like you've been losing a lot of sleep lately. Just running thoughts. What's going on?
I've been up since 11 o'clock yesterday, and I'm doing this one.
Oh man, just 11 o'clock yesterday. Man, that sounds very healthy.
And by the way, my eyes are not red. It's coloring in this room here. I need to do something about the lighting.
Ah, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. You don't believe that the color of the room also affects, this camera on you here. So it's all good.
Well, right, it could. It's possible.
And I'm not tired. So do you have an accent you want to talk about, or are we just?
Yeah, sure. You have a lot of allegations against people, and I find it interesting that the same guy who wants to try and lambaste other people and can't wash his own dick has so many opinions about everybody else, about what they should do and how they should live their life. And you're going to
I didn't get what you just said, but I didn't understand the word that was came out of your mouth.
Well, I'm sorry. I'll use smaller words and speak slower for you. Is that better? Because I mean, look, I played your game because you notice what I'm not doing to you? This. Here's what the problem is. Okay, you come back in. Okay, look, Folks, it's not a baby carrot. You see, all that annoying shit, because I'm not a bitch like you. So, how about this? If rather than wasting time with this pre-trial, if you have something like pertinent, right, you could just lay it out here on a much larger channel.
With your proof that you just need that proof.
Like proof. Oh, so there's a video. There's a video by Shani. Have you?
Tell me to do this. I'm not understanding what you're talking about.
So there's two videos actually here. Let me screen share so you can see. Yeah. Okay. Can you see these two videos? Irate Alex and We're Not Responding to You No More. You cut out to these two?
Okay.
Right.
So we're Alex.
So in one of these two videos here, she actually mentions paying myself, paying Irate Alex, and paying you.
Okay, so go ahead and play the video.
So actually, let me find the open transcripts. Because it's interesting. It's interesting. You want evidence. No, yeah, take this out.
Out of curiosity, why is Gman so willing to forgive Shani for her blatant use of the N?
Oh, that's good.
Or while calling other people racist?
Oh, so we got some questions. Tad Jetta says he stole $3,000. Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry, Wilson is curious why you're willing to forgive Shani. You stole $3,000. That's like super check, Tad Jedi. And so
You said it was true. You said it was true.
I have a sound clip of you saying you stole $3,000. Yes.
That's your proof that I did it.
You saying you did it? Yes, that is.
Are you talking about a soundboard that you actually made yourself?
I didn't make it. No.
My voice issue did, right?
I did not make that at all.
You did, right?
I made it. So I have the technical. So you have proof that I have the technical skill to make a soundboard.
Right. Everyone knows that you need a soundboard, right? Everybody on here knows that.
So
number two, you're saying that your proof is a soundboard. That's what you're
So
saying.
that's interesting. So when I show you the soundboard and the person's name attached to it, are you willing to rescind that statement?
You just, in this room alone, said that Shani bought me. I don't see no proof for that. You said it's over $3,000. I don't see any proof for that. You took a clip out of a video that I made where the comment was made, and you're trying to say that makes proof.
Okay.
You gotta at least see the evidence for any of
Let's see the evidence. Let's see. Its timestamp is 2:05. Irate Alex need help. All right. So I'm going to play it for you. All right. 2:05. Oop, I have the wrong video. All right. So let me
take your time.
Let's see. Oh, it's cute using my lines now. I like it. All right. Can you hear this?
You're lying. I've been saying take your time since I've been a kid. What are you
Sure.
talking about?
I don't think you know what that means.
No, we did it to help out, and we give Gman money too to help him out.
Wow, that's interesting. So, so now if you look down here, Gman. Oh man, speaking of receipts, can you see down here? Can you see what that says? Let me highlight this.
Let's talk about the shady thing.
Hold on, real quick. I'm showing you. Right? So what does that say? So what is it? So,
I'm totally aware of this.
Okay. So you see who designed by who? What is that name that I have highlighted?
So let's talk about the shady thing.
Oh, real quick. Just what is the name right there highlighted, G-Man? What does that say?
I would like to deal with the shady thing first.
Okay, so real quick, before we do the shady thing, can you read that name right there?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
So, and the reason I'm repeating it over and over again, G-Man has the inability to admit fault, and he runs from it anytime you have a point. So you hold his fucking feet to the fire. Now, mind you, he had just said that I was the one who had made the soundboard. I knew exactly who made it, and I knew exactly where to go to find the evidence for it, and it's literally right there in front of him. He is so dishonest that he can't say, you know what, I was under the impression that you made it because you actually popularized it, or you mentioned it to people. You know, and it's fine. It's like, you know what, fine, whatever. And moving on, right? He is so fucking dishonest that even though it said, any of you can see, it says designed by Kevin Buchik, and it said you can feel free to contact me for any issues, and it's his email. It says his name again. So even though the evidence is right there in front of him, he refuses to acknowledge it. That's a certain level of dishonesty that you just can't get past. And so this is what happens when you have evidence of, and mind you, of both claims. Shanny just admitted that she was giving him money. He denied it, showed him evidence of that. And so he has an excuse for that, of course. That's fine. But when his other claim that I made the soundboard, again, here's the receipts, nothing.
Okay, so you lying again. There we go. So that's 2 Dragoons, 0 G-Man. All right, let's go to Shanny. All right.
Let's go to the shady.
Yep.
You said the shady point. She tells me what to do. Where's the proof of that?
She literally just said that she gave you money, and then the evidence is you defending her on your channel.
That's proof that she bought me.
Yep.
Okay. I disagree with you.
That's fine, but she already admitted to paying you off, so you can deny it. That's fine, but I supplied the evidence.
On Wednesday, like an idiot.
That's fine. You look like an idiot today. So real quick, so real quick. So who was it designed by? Can you read that name off for me? Can you read that name real quick? So here's the part where you get hidden and you get to taste of your own bullshit, right? So when you come back in, you can read that off. All right. Now that you're out of timeout, read that name down there since you said that I made this. If you're having trouble reading it, I can increase it. I can make it bigger. And I can sound out the words for you too. So who made it? Here we go. Who made this, G-Man? What's the name right there? Can you see that?
No, I'm actually watching Natalia versus Charlotte.
Okay, that's cool. You can watch Butch Lesbians all day. So here we go. This is another piece of evidence that G-Man is dishonest because you don't know what you're talking about. And so when I bring you receipts.
When you're ready to have an adult conversation.
Yeah, so I'm ready to have. So are you ready to get served next week? Are you ready to get served next week, G-Man?
Okay, so let's go back.
Oh, your mood changed then. Oh, buddy. Woo.
Let's get to that. I don't talk about one thing at a time.
Okay, all right. I mean, I asked you what the designer of that soundboard was, and your reading skills basically went away. No, so we're going to cover one thing at a time. So we did the Shanny thing, and you were proven to be a liar. So with the soundboard thing, and you didn't want to read it off. So let's go back to that. Do you need your screen shared again? No, until you read what was on that screen share. Okay, so then you can rescind the statement that you made. So then just say, it's fine. Dragnauct, I was wrong about that. I didn't know that somebody else made it. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm staying on the same topic. No, I'm not. G-Man, define what the Gish Gallop is. No. I'm sticking on the same. I'm on point 2. I'm still there. No, you're trying to. No, that was the third point. No, we're still on point 2. We're still on point 2. We're still on point 2, G-Man. We're still on point 2. We're still on point 2. G-Man, we're still on point 2. G-Man, we're still on point 2.
So that you can't tell me.
So G-Man, we're still on point 2. So I'm gonna put you in timeout, right? And here's the part where you are a good little boy and do what you're told. Okay. All right. So, Annabelle Mine became a member. That's what's up. Awesome. So G-Man, what was on that soundboard? Who made that soundboard? Do you need me to spell out the letters for you? He's cooking.
That's my response.
This is my name, Gary. I'll give my last name, Gary Moore. This is my name, Gary. I'll give my last name, Gary Moore. This is my name, Gary. I'll give my last name, Gary Moore. This is my name, Gary. I'll give my last name, Gary Moore. This is my name, Gary.
So since he wanted to play some sound clips, I decided to pick one from the soundboard with him saying his own whole name. Ironically enough, the same thing he was upset about in the other video, right? Yeah. So was this when they were running low on money G-Man, didn't you forgive Shani saying two people who have money versus person called with none? This was, I think, a little bit after the act. No. This is sorry. This was before they were running out of money. Yeah. This is definitely before they were running out of money. They actually still had some left. They were getting low, but it wasn't like. I think this was probably mid-year, not end of the year, if I'm not mistaken.
My last name, Gary Moore. This looks my name, Gary. I'll give my last name, Gary Moore. This looks my name, Gary. I'll give my last name, Gary Moore. This looks my name, Gary. I'll give my last name, Gary Moore.
You ready? You ready for adult conversation now?
Okay, so would you approve myself $3,000?
So let's turn this down a little bit. All right. So are you ready to hear you saying that you stole $3,000?
Where is your proof that I stole $3,000?
It's your admission. You admit it.
I stole $3,000. I stole $3,000.
The billboard is counted as evidence and stuff?
Yep. So that's called a confession. That is confession in the court of laws. All right. So you just confessed to stealing $3,000.
Okay. So what you're saying is that if I can find an example where we're saying that God exists, then you're going to believe that God exists.
Sure. Yeah. If you find me saying it, sure.
Not you, anybody.
No, that's you saying that. No, that's you. You don't recognize your own voice. Here, I'll play another sample of your voice here, just so you know. All right. So I mean, it's interesting. That's your voice. Do you want the video where you say that? Is that what you want? So I can talk to the person who made this.
So the last thing I text you on Skype is this. Can you, the last debating comment I said to you is this. Can you be good without God? Yes or no?
Absolutely, I can be. Just like anybody else can be good.
Are you good without God?
Absolutely.
Everybody check out S.J. Thomas's YouTube channel a little bit later.
Awesome. You're going to go on another pretty white woman show and kiss her ass, man. We haven't seen that before in the last 8 years you've been on the internet.
S.J. Thomas and you don't know what we did.
Yeah, because I don't care. Like, the second I care what S.J. thinks is the time I put my dick in a blender.
Of course you don't.
Why would I fucking care? I'm not hounding white women on the internet, G-Man. I'm not you. Like, why would I give a shit? Like, what do I look? One of us lives in a cardboard box. One of us has a life. One of us does this for entertainment. One of us has a family we take care of. The other is just the loser who stacks barrels. Just saying. Because I've been knowing you. I've been knowing you. That's what my mother would say. Been knowing you. That's fine. So why you steal money, man? You stealing safes and stuff. That's not cool, man. You shouldn't have to steal for money. It's actually quite a shame. It's not. It's an admission by you. Did you break into somebody else's safe and retrieve money?
Again, that's slander.
Did you? It's okay. Just say no. Just say no. I didn't do it. Dragnauct, you're lying. Just say no.
That is slander, and I never said that. And I asked you.
But you won't say no. You didn't do it. It's slander, but you won't say no. I didn't do that. Did you ever talk to MP on how hard it is to prove slander in the court? You may want to talk to a lawyer about that.
Thank you, Dragnauct, for saying that. Thank you.
I'm just saying, you admitted it.
Yes, did, Drag?
What did I do, G-Man?
I went to MP and I got legal advice from him, and I was protected by a law that we have. I think it's called confidentiality law or whatever. And you know what you just did to MP? MP just lost his license when I get.
He just lost his license.
He's going to lose his license. And he's not supposed to talk to you about what I talked to him about in private regarding legal issues.
Now,
you don't know.
Now, when did I say that I talked to him about you?
Just admitted it.
Oh, it's interesting. You just admitted to getting legal advice from him.
I got what I got on my audio.
That's fine. That's fine. You do know that MP made a video on slander, right? That I just referenced. You didn't know that, did you? But you just admitted to going to him because you were concerned about you stealing that safe. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. You obviously didn't fucking know that. Did you pay him and have on Gman? Gman, did you pay him and have him on retainer as your legal counsel? Oh, you didn't. Why would he be obliged to have confidentiality for somebody that's not his client, Gman? Please answer that question for the court. Man, you look fucking stupid. You look dumb. You know that? Awesome. Awesome. You didn't have him on retainer, did you?
Who told you I didn't pay him?
He did. I know how much he charges for people on retainer. Like, do you not think that we talk? Come on, G-Man. I just referenced a video he made on slander, not any conversation we had about you. You admitted that you went to him because you were concerned, and he gave you legal advice, even though he wasn't under your employ. So why would he have a confidentiality clause for somebody that does not employ him, G-Man? Because you obviously are too broke for that. You can't afford him. Never in your fucking wildest dreams. But as a friend, if he passes you some information on what New Jersey law says, that's not anything to do with confidentiality. And maybe did you actually look up the confidentiality clause or anything like that? Did you actually look it up? Oh man, you quiet now. You real quiet now. You feel real dumb.
Why don't you make your news tighter?
Man. Oh, I'm not sure how to make it any tighter, G-Man. That you already admitting that you're concerned because you know that you stole money out of somebody's safe, and now after you've told the story, you realize that you're a fucking thief, or I mean, your family members that help you are fucking thieves. I mean, I can't understand. I don't come from a family of fucking crooks and thieves and shit, so I can't understand that. Okay. Me and my family serve the country and we earn our money. We don't steal from other people. So I don't know. I can't relate to you on that level, right? We were raised better than that, fortunately. So if you're upset about your actions, maybe you should have picked a better family. I know you can't do that, man. I know you can't do that. Nobody gets to pick their family.
This is the best day of my life.
I know it's the best day. You realize how fucking shitty of a person you've always been now, don't you? Man. It's weird. The person who doesn't have God in his life isn't a thief. Real weird how that is, isn't it? Real weird. Real fucking weird. Woo, boy. Are you looking forward to litigation, G-Man? You looking forward to that?
I want the truth and whatnot.
Somebody wants the truth and whatnot. Who's it? Logan, you want the truth? You ain't getting it from him. You're not getting it. So when you get handed your paperwork about a week's time, G-Man, are you prepared to try and cough on the person who hands it to you? Are you quiet now? Are you real quiet now? Right, quiet as you ever been in your life. Don't cry. You gonna cry? You gonna cry? Don't cry. Don't cry, G-Man. Don't do it. Don't do it live. Just go off camera.
Cyberbullying is?
Nope. What is cyberbullying? I have no idea.
You're doing it right now, so keep doing it.
I'm telling you not to cry because I'm concerned for you. I want you to keep that mask on the facade.
It's very definition.
How is this bullying you?
Before I came in here, I took a picture of your title of your video. And then on top of that, I told you to change it. Then you say you would do it later, Doc Dropper. And then number two, you're cyberbullying right now. Keep it up. You're doing a good job.
I don't know what you're talking about. What was my title?
Prison. That's 7 to 8 years in prison.
That's 7 to 8 years in prison.
I'm not really sure about Texas law, but I'm not figuring it out.
Then how would I be prosecuted in another state for a crime I committed in my own state, supposedly? Genius. I would be applicable under Texas law because I'm in Texas, not New Jersey, idiot.
The video I showed on my channel was from Texas.
that was for children, right? And I asked you if you read Texas law.
You don't even know.
Oh, that's cool. So are you ready to get the paperwork next week? Well, because a little birdie told me that somebody passed you some information, so you might know a little bit about it. Did somebody pass you some information, G-Man? Is that true? Did someone actually do that? If you agree that somebody did pass you some information, stay quiet. Don't say anything.
You said that you can be good without God. That's what you said.
Don't change the subject now. Don't change. Are you concerned?
You can be good without God.
It's a concern.
Watching, you be good without God too.
So when you go out in public and you harass people, different groups, and they tell you to stop, what is that, G-Man?
Normal people can tell when you're lying, G-Man. You know a judge can.
The people watching this, are they good people?
Everybody's good except you. Everybody here works for a living.
Except me, but I'm being serious. The people that's watching this, are they good? Yes or no?
Yeah, all of them are good, except people like you who defend pedophiles.
The people that are watching this, are they good without God?
Absolutely.
The Shield Squad crying video. When he goes off on him. I'd have to find that. I'm actually not too sure what that one is right now, but I remember that was during like the summer G-Man shit. I'd have to find that one. Definitely have to find that one. Yeah. I went in on him. I absolutely went in on him. Yeah, it's all the vitriol and shit that he likes to express to other people. I gave it right back to him. So yeah, this is pretty funny. I was being pretty mean.
They're better than you. They're not thieves. They don't defend pedophiles.
How many people watching this? How many Christians?
At least 30, 40 maybe.
Can you please name 5 of them that's in your life?
There's Sabella. There's
No. I said Christians. Actually,
yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You wouldn't know what a Christian was if one slapped you in the face with a dick, which I'm pretty sure you'd like. Okay, so your definition of Christian isn't applicable here, G-Man. There's other people who like outside of your circle of friends. I should say dick suckers, but you might get too excited about that. Speaking of dick sucking, G-Man, so are you still praying? What's going on? You still praying the thoughts away, man? What's up? Are you still praying the thoughts away? Or is that what keeping you up at night? What's up?
On my YouTube channel, you said that you did not have proof that I was gay.
I have your own testimony. And I think that you're just quite curious. So I think that you're curious about the taste of penis. I don't think that you may not want to ingest semen. I don't know. How about this? We'll stop this right here. So you tell me.
I'm not taking the bait right now.
So because I can apologize, right? Because did I take
that in front of a judge? Don't worry.
Okay, so did I take your words out of context? So I didn't take your words out of context?
Sir, you're cyberbullying me, and I'm asking you to stop, and you have not stopped yet.
How am I cyberbullying you, G-Man? I'm doing the same thing that you did to me in your hangout.
Don't worry, Drag. You'll be told this really, really soon. By the way, how are you feeling today, Drag?
I'm feeling pretty good. I got a fucking idiot on a stick here in the morning.
So I didn't leave you a disrespectful comment on Skype, and I don't know why that's happening on here. So I would appreciate it for the 5th time that you stop cyberbullying me. If you want to have an adult conversation, we can do that.
So I don't have a video of you threatening my wife and threatening JD's kids at all? I don't have a video of you doing that?
You bring whatever you want to court. We're talking about right now in the present.
Oh.
You are cyberbullying me, and you are not, you don't have anything.
You notice he didn't deny that. You notice all the other stuff that he denied. He didn't, because he knows exactly what 2 videos I'm talking about.
So I've actually already said seriously, are you ready to get served next week?
Okay. So my question for you is this.
Oh, do I avoid that? So let's talk about laws and cyberbullying. So when you go and harass groups of people in public, G-Man, when people tell you to leave them alone in public, is that harassment when you keep bothering them? Yes or no?
Care about black people.
So I care about all black people but you. So when you go and harass people in public, G-Man, they tell you to stop. What is that called?
So you don't.
Are there videos on your channel, G-Man, where you're harassing groups of people in New York? Are you harassing people when you go to New York, G-Man? And are there videos of it?
I don't think anything else needs to be said based on what you just said.
Okay, so are you harassing people when you go to New York? Various groups of people.
This is my 6th time asking you to stop cyberbullying.
I've asked you, G-Man, are there videos on your channel of you harassing people in public? Yes or no?
Why are you slandering me in this room? And
I asked you a question.
For the claim that I stole a statement, you said you believe in, and you know that's a soundboard. I would like to see proof that I did that. That is slander, and it can stop me from getting it pointed in the United States.
Well, there's a video of you admitting to stealing it. So me repeating what you say.
To show a video where the words come out of my mouth that I stole something, and then play the other 10 videos where I had to put Clip Jumper and several other people in their place on this particular topic.
Right. So the clip is you saying that you found a safe, but you don't find someone else's safe.
Did I find this safe? And
You
what
found a safe outside that was the safe did not belong to you. It belonged to someone else. If you find someone else's property, that's called theft, G-Man. If you find somebody else's property, that's called theft, G-Man. You are a thief.
on their property?
G-Man, that is called theft. I don't know how many times I have to explain that.
You're slandering me and you're cyberbullying me right now.
Did you find somebody else's property with money inside of it?
Jesus, that's loud.
Then that's your fault for stealing somebody else's property. It's not my fault. Did I force you to steal somebody else's property, G-Man? Yes or no? Did you take someone else's property off the street? Did you take someone else's property off the street, G-Man?
All right, that's enough of that. So I'm almost ready. I'm about to head out to family, spend some time, do something else other than this stupid internet stuff. Go spend some time with y'all's family and everything and whatnot. Go give them a hug. Be glad you're not related to this idiot. On that note, y'all have a good night. Bye.